And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Live from Oakland, California, the Bay Area. Opening day 2022 on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Oakland Athletics. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
Your 2022 Oakland.
So just about set now and towing the slab, number 22.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Okay, all set to go. And now here's the speed threat, outfielder Cesar Cedeno. And here it comes. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Two now. That's down and in. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Three-two. Popped up. Collins under it. And there's one away.
Batting second.
Here's Joe Madden's lineup for the Angels.
Goose Goslin.
Here's the left fielder, Goose Goslin. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
And he reluctantly takes his walk.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now here is Edgar Martinez. Big time power. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Move to first, and he's back in easily. Goslin at first, one gone. Next offering upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And a pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
And now, Henry Ramirez. Next offering is fouled back.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Got him swinging on the curveball. 2 away. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. In the air, left field. Johnson on the move towards foul ground. Puts the squeeze on it, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and today's starting pitcher, Robin Roberts. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Bottom of the first. Now it's going to be Eddie Collins. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that ball.
And a 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Not shortstop.
Striding to the plate now for 13. Oakland, number 13. The 1-1. Ground ball right side on to McCovey. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Kicks and fires. Up the middle. On to McCovey. Play is made, 2 out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Digging in for Oakland, number 10.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Tosses to first. Play made. That ends the inning. One left for Oakland. Scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Anthony Rendon. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Next offering is down low. 3 balls and a strike. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Can't get there. Base hit. Relay throw to second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Willie McCovey, the next to hit for the Angels. Next pitch is outside. No score here in the second. Ground ball to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. 1 out in the second.
Batting 8, the catcher, Jason Kendall.
And now Jason Kendall, good contact guy, good defender, obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. On the ground to short. Zips it to first. And the first run of the game comes across.
Well, there it is, a little old school manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
2 outs, base is empty. Number 22, the next to hit for the Angels. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Popped up right side, Collins. Under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels 1 and the A's nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the rookie third baseman, Johnson. Here's a 2-1. To the right side. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, opening day is an exciting one for everyone on the field, but there's some nerves involved, and if you haven't had a chance to settle into the season quite yet, the quality of play can sometimes be just a little sloppy, and I'm sure making an error right out of the gates isn't the best feeling to start the year. He's got to turn the page quickly.
And now number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. And that misses off the outside edge. at the belt and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him swinging. And that's the first out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And now Bob Johnson. Next pitch is popped up. Number 22 under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
The first baseman, number 11.
Number 11 will hit next. Left-hand batter waits. And now 2-1. That's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
On the ground. They get the force out with room to spare, and that's the inning. The A's strand one. They trail here 1-0. Back here in the East Bay, top half of the third inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Cesar Cedeno.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
The pitch. Base hit, center field. Cesar Cedeno with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And next for the Angels, Goose Goslin. Here's a 2-2. And there's a foul ball. Pickoff throw. Cedeno back in standing. Two now. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Now back, designated hitter, Edgar Martinez.
Next to hit, Edgar Martinez. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one hit to right. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Nope. That hits the dirt. 2-1. Martinez leads off first with two down to the inning. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. DiMaggio settles under this one, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Angels strand one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, number 8. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Out to short, Ramirez picks it up, whips it across. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman, Eddie Collins.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Eddie Collins. Looking for his first big league hit right here. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Next offering is in the dirt.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And he walked him.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So digging in, number 13. Kicks and deals. Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. Tag. Ow! Kendall with a great throw.
You know, when you've got that kind of speed over at first base, they're expecting you to run at some point during the at-bat. Well, they picked the perfect spot to throw the pitch out, and you just can't outrun the baseball. Nice job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher.
Righty to the plate. Late swing, fouled off.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
In the air, out towards left center. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Start of the fourth. So in now for the Angels, Jose Bautista. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. The 1-1 is upstairs, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Comes the 2-2. And downstairs. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody, and it gets by him. Throws to second. The throw to second is offline. Jose Bautista with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. The 2-2. And that just misses.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Stays alive. The kick, the 3-2. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Willie McCovey, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1 so far. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And now the lefty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. No outs, runners at first and second. Line drive, and there's a hit. Batista around third. Play at the plate, not in time. He's safe. It's 2-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's the catcher, Jason Kendall. He's 0 for 1. 2-2. Stays alive. No outs. Runners at first and third. What a play in right field. Both runners tagging. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 3.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, number 22. And fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Ripped on a line. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third.
The center fielder, number 28, Cesar Cedeno.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup, and stepping in is the speedy Cesar Cedeno. 1 for 2. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Number 44 at third. Number 22 over at second with 1 down. Next pitch inside. Counts full, 3-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
The left fielder, number 3.
Goose Goslin, the next to hit for the Angels. This guy has turned into a beast. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. In the air, right side. He makes the grab. Both runners tagging. Relay throw home. In there. He scores. And they lead by 4.
You know, that's the 3rd run of the inning. These guys are doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Martinez.
Now it's the DH for the Angels. Edgar Martinez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Fouled off. He was late. Two on, 2 outs. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Angels 4 and the A's nothing. Back in Oakland, bottom 4, stepping in the long ball threat, Joe DiMaggio. Right side. And that chance handled. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Number 10 up next for the A's. One down, base is empty. Misses outside, 2-1. In the air, right side of the infield. McCovey settles under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, number 21.
Two outs, base is empty. Johnson up next for the A's. The A's still looking for their first hit in this one. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. That one missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
3-1 is on the way. In there at the knees.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Cedeno turns, moving to his left. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're down 4-0. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Henry Ramirez. The 1-1. And that one missing low.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
The 2-1. Fought off foul. The wind and the pitch. Swings and misses, and now 1 away.
flipped that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part
right
changeup,
fielder,
part
number 19,
curveball, or reverse
Jose
curveball, I guess. And clearly it's got
Bautista.
some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
And the batter now, Jose Bautista. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Into center. DiMaggio gets under it. Calls it in, 2 away.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Anthony Rendon. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. The wind of the pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Three-2 now. To the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. Gathers and throws to first. Out number 3. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, number 84. Next pitch downstairs. 2-2. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Squibbed out in front of the plate. On to McCovey. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder, Bob Johnson.
Bob Johnson getting ready to hit. He popped out his first time. And the pitch. In the air, foul off first. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, number 11.
And the batter now, number 11. The Athletics yet to pick up a hit here. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, number 8.
Two outs, runner at first. And here's the catcher, number 8. And now it's 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one pushed foul. Number 11 off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short. On to McCovey, and that is the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now on the bump, number 38, and he's coming at you with a knuckleball.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Willie McCovey. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there. Way inside, gets out of the way. And he deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 gone.
Had him way out in front of the knuckleball there. That thing just floats and dances to the plate, and as a hitter, it kind of feels like it'll never get there. You've got to try to find a way to stay on that back leg and just let it travel as deep as possible. Tough to do, though.
Jason Kendall, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 0 for 1. And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. And the 3-1. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. Righty delivers. And he grounds one back up the middle. In plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The batter, number 22.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Angels, number 22. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Up the middle, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The center fielder,
Cesar Cedeno, the next to hit for the Angels.
Cedeno.
The 1-1. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Throw home, he beats it. It's 5-0.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock, you add a run.
Now the left fielder, Goose Goslin. Check on the runner, Cedeno, back easily. And the 2-2. Stays alive. In the air, left field, Johnson. As this one sized up, makes the grab, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Angels 5 and the A's nothing. Bottom of the inning, striding to the plate now for Oakland, Eddie Collins. This one lifted in the air, left field, and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Eddie Collins with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So man aboard, and now the shortstop, number 13. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one fouled off.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Collins aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him looking. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And at first, now Joe DiMaggio. The pitch. On the ground to the left, and that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Collins coming home. He'll score easily. It's 5-1. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, number 10. Right-hander kicks, deals. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1. Runner at second here, one gone. Fouls one off. 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And that one handled to first. He's out.
Now batting, number 21.
Johnson up next for the A's.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
The pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Next pitch is outside. And now 3-1. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
The batter, number 7.
First and third, 2 away. Number 7 digs in now. And the righty deals. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's deep. Gone! He blasts one out to right, and they tack on 3. It's 5-4.
This crowd back alive.
Bob Johnson up next for the A's. 2 outs. Popped up. And that'll do it. 3-run shot for Oakland. It's down to 1 at 5-4. Back here in the East Bay. And now the DH, Edgar Martinez.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
2-1 now. Hit hard, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Henry Ramirez, the next to hit for the Angels. Ripped into right center. Base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Henry Ramirez with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So up next, Jose Bautista. He gets a shot right here against the righty, and he is elite against right-handed pitching. The contact, the average. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that is gone. His first homer of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, number 49. He's into the game with the bases empty. Anthony Rendon, the next to hit, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Willie McCovey, the next to hit for the Angels. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Line drive to short and caught.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Jason Kendall.
Here's the speedy catcher, Jason Kendall. And a pitch. That one lifted to left. Johnson moving under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Angels add 3 on this blast. It's now 8-4. Bottom of the 7th, digging in for Oakland, number 11. The A's in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And here it comes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one is upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And a pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Cedeno turns and moving to his left. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 8. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they inch closer. It's 8-5. Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Robin Roberts will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Number 23 into the game, trying to protect this lead.
Number 23.
So the Oakland lineup turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Eddie Collins. Next offering is in for a strike.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Next pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Flash Gordon getting ready to come in for Joe Madden. The wind to kick the pitch. In the air out towards right center. Cedeno in position. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 13.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 13. Next one misses. 3-1. The wind of the pitch. This one popped up. Kendall drifts towards it. And that is that. Oakland gets 1 on this homer. It's now 8-5. Back in Oakland, here's the second baseman, number 22. And the next pitch is way outside. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering is down low. And now 3-2. Kicks and deals. And down on strikes. 1 out. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Cesar Cedeno.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
Here comes a pitch. Next offering misses down and away. The pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
So 2 down now, and here is Goose Goslin. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground right side, and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Goose Goslin with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Edgar Martinez will hit next. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1. Goslin, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now it's even up. And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Number 2.
First and second, 2 down. Now it's the power speed combo. Henry Ramirez.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
The 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd out. Angels strand a couple. They're on top by 3. 8-5. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Joe DiMaggio. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one ripped left field. And it's gone. A shot to left. His first homer of the year. It's 8-6. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, number 10. Kicks and fires. Check swing, no appeal. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. The wind and the pitch. Popped up first base side. McCovey makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, number 21.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Flash Gordon. And he'll work on holding this lead.
Flash Gordon.
And here is Johnson. And the pitch. And a count 1-2. And he deals. comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Kendall gathers, throws in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Number 7.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the A's designated hitter, number 7. Ball to strike. That one ripped. That's back. And that one is out of here. A soaring shot to center. And they cut into the deficit. It's 8-7.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Bob Johnson up next for the A's. This to third. Has some trouble with it. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Bob Johnson with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
2 outs, runner on first. Next up for the A's, number 11. At the belt and fires. And it is 2-1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Johnson off of first with 2 away. Ground ball left side. Rendon throw to first. That's the third out. Inning over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And this is now an 8-7 ball game. New inning getting started. And now it's going to be Jose Bautista. The pitch. Rip to third. Gets it to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon now at the plate. 1 for 3. And the right-hander deals. That's off the mark. 3-1 now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Bounced out to short. Throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
The first baseman, number 44, Willie McCovey.
2 outs, base is empty. So in now for the Angels, Willie McCovey. The pitch.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1. Well, it looks like he just got out of himself a little bit right there. He's looking for a ball in, and to attack that pitch looked like a half-hearted swing.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is that. Angels go quietly there. They still lead it, though, 8-7. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, number 39. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base. Last chance for the home team. Here's the catcher, number 8.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Next pitch is popped up. Number 22 drifts towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Eddie Collins. The tying run at the plate. Strike 2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Number 13 up next for the A's. Swings and misses. 1 and 2. And that's outside. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.